Today we will see how we can uh, create and save periodic journal and how we can retrieve and use it anytime as we want. If you want to save a periodic journal, the periodic journal is a functions which help you to save a journal as a periodic journal, for example, as a template in order to be used and available for using in the future to save your time for selection, the accounts and dimensions like this. The periodic journal is available for editing the date and description and dimensions and amounts. But as I explained to you, it will give you the advantage to save your time. For example, you make every month the journal for electricity expense, for example. So you can save the journal as periodic journal, and every month you can retrieve it and change the date and the amounts only, and validate and post this journal. Okay, so we'll see now how you can save the journal as periodic journal and how we can retrieve and use it. Here, if you need to save the journal as periodic journal, you have to go to general journal, okay, general ledger, journal entries, okay, general journals, the same screen. Whatever you created journal before and you need to save it, or you create now new journal and you decide I will need to save this as British journal in order to use it in the future. Or next month when you are making a transaction, you remembered I did the same transaction last month, so I will go there and search for this journal to save it as periodic and retrieve it to use it. Okay. From general ledger journal entries, general journals, you can select the journal which you need to save it as periodic. For example, this one. Click lines. Here you will find here period journal. You see this? Click period journal. Then save journal. You see save journal. Here the required for you to select the journal name, periodic journal name. Okay, if you note that here today there is no periodic journal setup for this function, so I will make the setup first for the periodic journal. I will click new, for example, write PRDC and right here periodic journals. I'll come here to the journal types. I will make it periodic journal. Okay, I will select periodic, and I will, for example, now I will select like this by default. I will select another series, or I can define here the different series as I want, but for our testing now, okay, it's not run continuously, so I will come here to view details and I will come to its sequence here like this and click. I will write new like this and I will click new number sequence. Once you click save to the periodic journal, now it's saved. Okay, so here I will select the periodic journal number, the periodic journal name. Here you can select and edit or add the description for the periodic journal which should be available for using in the future. Okay, now we save the journal. So again, if you need to save the journal, okay, here from periodic journal, save journal. Here select only the periodic journal and here enter description as you want. In this area it's not available, and it's not better to add as this option give you the option to add this periodic journal to another periodic journal, and we are not prefer this is not best practice. So if you want to save the periodic journal, just select from here the periodic journal name and you can use the description for the periodic journal. Once you finish, click OK. Next month, for example, in January 2019, you found that you have to make the journal. So click new from general ledger, journal entries, general journals. Select the journal names which is general journals. Okay, for example here I write BT cash expenses January, for example, like this. Then click lines. Instead of select ledger accounts or dimensions of this, you can click period journal to retrieve it. Just click retrieve. Here to date and from date, keep it until today. Here select which periodic journal you need to retrieve. You can find here in this list, you can find all journals which saved as periodic journals before. So I need to select this. System asks you copy or move. Copy, then which mean you will copy it and use it in the journal and it will be available in the future. But if you selected move, which mean it will not be available in the future. Okay, I will select copy, then click OK. As you are seeing now, the journal is copied to the lines. You can select the dates, whatever the dates you need, you can select the dates and you can select the amounts. Okay, like this. You can select also the description, you can select everything, you can select and edit the account and dimension as you want. What give you option to save your time while you are making the transaction. Once you finish, click validate in order to validate the journal is correct and not contain errors. Once it's validated, operation completed successfully like this and journal is okay, you can click post to post the journal.